Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Caitanya Book compilation given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on July 23rd, 2020 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Karoti Vachalam Mangulang Ayate Garam Yati Vatamahan Vande Sri Gurum Dinatalinam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Iswaram Hare Om Tat Sat Past week or so we've been hearing about Lord Chaitanya's drama.
From past week or so, we have been hearing about the drama about Lord Chaitanya
And how the actors, the audience, everyone was filled with love of Krishna.
and how the actors, audience, everyone was filled with the love of Krishna.
And now we'll hear the result of having heard that.
But now we will hear the result of having heard that.
Phalashruti,
The Phalashruti,
what you get by listening to this drama.
what you get by listening to this drama.
And today is a complete lockdown in West Bengal,
So today is complete lockdown in West Bengal,
except for going to the hospital or drugstore
except for going to the hospital or the drugstore
or working in your field.
or working in the field.
You're not allowed to go out
You are not allowed to go out
in West Bengal.
in West Bengal.
Even sabzi and markets are closed today.
Even sabji in the markets are closed today.
Here. But tomorrow there's no strict lockdown.
But tomorrow there is no strict lockdown.
The day after tomorrow there is.
But day after tomorrow there is.
They're doing every other day.
They are doing every other day.
I guess this is to teach us that this is a very serious matter.
I guess that this is to teach us that this is a serious matter,
And we have to be very careful.
and we have to be very careful.
So, I went self-quarantine
So I have been in self-quarantine,
and I'll continue to give the classes every night
I'll continue to give the classes every night
if Krishna allows me.
if Krishna allows me.
On this chapter,
The chapter, the result of hearing the enactment of drama. Sri Chaitanya Charita Mahakavya 11.36. Passing the night in this way with various attractive pastimes, in the early morning the Lord returned to his house. Again, for 7 days, anointed with sandalwood, the shining Lord danced sweetly in various ways at that or his house. Murari Gupta Karsha 2.16.23. Thus he passed the whole night, and at dawn the Lord, whose face was lustrous like the moon, went to his home, holding a fine stuff in his hand. The people saw Narahari like a brilliant flame.
so the drama was performed for the whole night.
So the drama was performed for the whole night.
6 hours the devotees were enjoying these transcendental pastimes.
And for 6 hours, the devotees were enjoying this transcendental pastime.
When the night ended, they were very unhappy.
And when the night ended, they were very unhappy.
They were feeling so much transcendental ecstasy.
They are feeling so much transcendental ecstasy.
But then Lord Chaitanya and all the other devotees went to their homes.
And then Lord Chaitanya and all the other devotees went to their homes.
হেনমতে গৌরহরি করুণা প্রকাশ করি অখিল ভুবনে এক কর্তা।
In this way, Gaurahari, Lord Gaurahari,
In this way, Lord Gaurahari,
manifesting His special mercy,
manifesting His special mercy,
the Lord of all the worlds,
the Lord of all the worlds,
করুণা কারণ আসি দীনভা প্রকাশী আপি করে পৃথিবীর চিন্তা।
in mood of extreme mercy,
in the mood of extreme mercy, came,
and then He manifested His humility,
and then He manifested His humility,
and He removed all the anxieties and suffering of the world.
and then He removed all the anxiety and the suffering of the world,
On the earth.
of the earth.
হেন অপরূপ কথা শুনিয়া সংসার ব্যথা ঘুচয়ে যাহার অন্তরে।
Anyone who hears this wonderful
Anyone who hears this wonderful discourse,
all by listening, all material sufferings
or by listening all material sufferings
are in his heart are become destroyed.
in his heart are become destroyed.
না ঘুচিব কোনো কালে যে ইথি সংশয় ধরে তারে ধিক নাহিক পামরে।
Whereas the suffering of a person who doubts
Whereas the suffering of a person who doubts
these histories will never perish.
will never perish.
Fly on these sinful people.
Fie on these sinful people.
যুক্তি অনুভব শাস্ত্র তিনে কহ এই মাত্র সাক্ষাতে না দেখি প্রচার।
Someone says he only accepts
If someone says he only accepts
the logic,
the
scripture,
scripture,
and direct perception,
and direct perception,
and not having directly seen any of these pastimes,
and not having directly seen any of these pastimes,
বিচার না করে ইহা না ছিল সেই হইল সিয়া কেমনে তার হইব নিস্তার।
and not willing to accept them on the basis of logic,
and not willing to accept them on the basis of logic,
and not read of them in any scripture.
and not read of them in any scripture.
How will that person be delivered?
How will that person be delivered?
If a person does not accept the pastimes as true,
If the person
how will he be delivered?
If the person does not accept these pastimes to be true, how would he be delivered?
গোরা অবতার হেন করুণা প্রকাশ যেন নাই হয় না হইব আর।
Lord Gauranga, he descended from the spiritual world
Lord Gauranga, he descended from the spiritual world
to give his mercy, to manifest his mercy.
to give his mercy, to manifest his mercy.
There was no incarnation like him, like his, and no one, and will not be unlike him anymore.
There will be no incarnation like him, and there will be not like him anymore.
No incarnation like him anymore.
No incarnation like him anymore.
যে বন্ধু সে বলু লোকে অনুভব কহি তাকে মনে মনে করুক বিচার।
Let the friends and well-wishers tell the people
Let the friends and the well-wishers tell the people
of what I have experienced.
of what I have experienced.
Let them consider it with their mind and heart.
Let them consider with their mind and heart.
এইমাত্র মোর চিন্তা অন্তরে অন্তর ব্যথা হেন অবতার যায় পাছে।
In this way, I worry within my heart.
In this way, I worry within my heart.
Gives me internal distress.
If this eternal distress,
Such a merciful incarnation
that such a merciful incarnation
is forgotten.
will be forgotten.
তা লাগি কান্দয়ে হিয়া কাহারে কহিব ইহা গুণ গায় এ লোচন দাসে।
For this reason, my heart weeps.
For this reason, my heart weeps.
To whom will I tell this?
To whom will I tell this?
For this reason, Lochan Das sings the glories of Gauranga, Lord Gaura.
For this reason, Lochan Das sings the glories of Lord Gaura.
মোর প্রাণ আরে গোরা চাঁদ নারে হয়।
Lord Gaura Chandra is my very life,
Oh, Lord Gaura Chandra is my very life,
and no one else.
and no one else.
কহিব অপূর্ব কথা লোক অগোচর কভু নাহি দেখি শুনি জগত ভিতর।
I will tell a wonderful story which is of a pastime.
I will tell a wonderful story which is a pastime
Of a pastime
of the pastime
which is unheard of by the people of this world.
which is unheard by the people of this world.
No one has ever seen or heard of such a pastime within this universe.
No one have ever seen or heard of such a pastime within this universe. Chaitanya Charita Mahakavya 11.37. The mridangas and other instruments sounded loudly in all directions, and all the devotees sang various songs like madmen, drenched in rasa. As the Lord performed pastimes for 7 days, the universe became full of the scent of flower garlands and sandalwood.
By the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Gauranga,
When the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Gauranga,
descended from Golok Vrindavan
descended from Golok Vrindavan
and engaged in his Sankirtan Lila,
and engaged in his Sankirtan Leela
or pastime,
or pastime,
the whole world became fragrantly scented
the whole world became fragrantly scented
with flower garland and sandalwood.
with flower garland and sandalwood.
The whole world became auspicious by the chanting of the holy names.
The whole world became auspicious by the chanting of the holy name.
গোপিকা নৃত্য কথা শ্রবণের ফলে কৃষ্ণ ভক্তি লভ্যা। অদ্ভুত গোপিকা নৃত্য চারিবেদ ধন, কৃষ্ণ ভক্তি হয় ইহা করিলে শ্রবণ।
By hearing the wonderful acting and dancing of Lord Gauranga
By hearing the wonderful acting and dancing of Lord Gauranga
as a gopi,
as a gopi,
which is the treasure of the four Vedas,
which is the treasure of the four Vedas,
one achieves a devotional service to Lord Krishna
one achieves devotional service to Lord Krishna,
as the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
হইলা বরাই বুড়ি প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ, সে লীলায় হেন লক্ষ্মী কাছে গৌরচন্দ্র।
Lord Nityananda played the part,
Lord
played the role of a elderly lady
Lord Nityananda played the role of an elderly lady
on this pastime.
on this pastime.
Lord Chandra played the form of the goddess
Lord
Lakshmi Devi.
played the form of the goddess Lakshmi Devi.
নিত্যানন্দের সর্বত্র গৌর সুন্দরা অনুগত্য প্রদর্শন। যখন যে রূপে গৌরচন্দ্র যে বিহরে, সেই অনুরূপ রূপ নিত্যানন্দ ধরে।
Whenever Lord Gaurachandra enjoys pastimes in a particular form,
Whenever Lord Gaurachandra enjoys pastimes in a particular form,
Lord Nityananda assumes a form appropriate for those pastimes.
Lord Nityananda assumes a form appropriate for those pastimes.
গৌরী নিত্যানন্দের লীলা অনর্থযুক্তের বোধগম্য নহে, তাহা কৃষ্ণ কৃপা সাপেক্ষা। প্রভু হইলেন গোপী নিত্যানন্দ বরাই, কে বুঝিবে ইহা যার অনুভব নাই।
Lord Gauranga became a gopi.
Lord Gauranga became a gopi.
Lord Nityananda became an elderly lady
Lord Nityananda became an elderly
who
lady.
can understand this
Who can understand this
other than someone who saw
some other than someone who saw
it?
it?
তিলেক সন্দেহ কেহ কর জানি চিত্তে, প্রকাশ করিল প্রভু সব লোক হিতে।
Knowing that the people may have some doubts
Knowing that the people may have some doubts
in their hearts.
in their hearts.
So the Lord Gauranga manifested his glories
So Lord Gauranga manifested his glories, about his glories,
to benefit everybody.
to benefit everybody.
চন্দ্রশেখরের বাড়ি নাচিয়া গাইয়া ঘরেতে আইলা প্রভু আনন্দিত হইয়া।
Singing and dancing,
Singing,
Lord Gauranga
singing and dancing, Lord Gauranga
went to the house of Chandrasekhar.
went to the house of Chandrasekhar.
Joyfully went to the house of Chandrasekhar.
Joyfully went to the house of Chandrasekhar.
কৃষ্ণ অনুগ্রহ যারে সে এই মর্ম জানে, অল্প ভাগ্যে নিত্যানন্দ স্বরূপ না চিনে।
Only one who is favored by Lord Krishna
Only one who is favored by Lord Krishna
can understand this truth.
can understand this truth.
Those who are less fortunate
Those who are less fortunate
cannot recognize the actual form of Lord Nityananda.
cannot recognize the actual form of Lord Nityananda.
গ্রন্থকার কর্তৃক নিত্যানন্দের স্বরূপ ও অলৌকিক লীলাবোধে অসমর্থ নিত্যানন্দ নিন্দাকারীর মস্তকে পদাঘাত। কিবা যোগী নিত্যানন্দ কি ভক্ত জ্ঞানী, যার যেন মত ইচ্ছা না বলয়ে জ্ঞানী।
Someone may consider Lord Nityananda as a yogi.
Someone may consider Lord Nityananda a yogi.
Some may consider him as a devotee.
Some may consider him a devotee.
And someone may consider him as a jnani.
And someone may consider him as a jnani.
They may say whatever they like.
They may say whatever they like.
যে সে কেনে চৈতন্যের নিত্যানন্দ নহে, তথাপি সে পাদপদ্ম রোহক হৃদয়ে।
Whatever Lord Nityananda is,
Whatever Lord Nityananda is
in relation with Lord Chaitanya,
in relation with Lord Chaitanya,
in spite of this, in any case,
in spite of this, in any case,
I will keep Lord Nityananda's lotus feet
I would keep Lord Nityananda's lotus feet
in my heart.
in my heart.
এত পরিহারেও যে পাপী নিন্দা করে, তবে লাথি মারো তার শিরের উপরে।
Despite of all these explanations,
In spite of all these explanations,
if some sinful person criticizes Lord Nityananda,
if some sinful person criticizes Lord Nityananda,
then I will kick the head of that sinful person.
then I will kick the head of that sinful person. Those who are sinful minded because of their previous misdeeds cannot understand the truth about Sri Nityananda Baladeva or his transcendental activities, and thus they blaspheme him. Topics of the authors kicking them on their heads have been mentioned to reveal that the conceptions of such abominable sinful persons are extremely disgusting and contemptible. By receiving such chastisement from a Vaishnava, the good fortune of those who are averse to the service of Hari is awakened. But ordinary foolish people cannot understand this.
The criticism of Vrindavan Thakur
The criticism of Vrindavan Das Thakur,
on anyone who criticizes Lord Nityananda
of anyone who criticizes Lord Nityananda,
is for the benefit of such people.
is for the benefit of such people.
অধ্যায়ের কথাসার।
24.
Hmm.
24 verses more.
মধ্যখণ্ডে কথা যেন অমৃত শ্রবণ জহি লক্ষ্মী বেশে নৃত্য কৈলা নারায়ণ।
The topics of the Vajrakhanda are like of the Chaitanya Bhagavat,
The topics of the Madhya Kanda of the Chaitanya Bhagavat
are like listening to nectar.
are like listening to nectar.
Here, all the incarnation of the Supreme Personality Godhead,
Here, the incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead,
Narayan, danced in the form of Lakshmi Devi,
Narayan danced in the form of Lakshmi Devi,
are narrated.
are narrated.
নাচিল জননী ভাবে ভক্তি শিখাইয়া সবার পুরিল আশা স্তন পিয়া।
He danced in the mood of the mother,
He danced in the mood of the mother,
or any mother, to teach them devotional service.
to teach them devotional service.
And he fulfilled everyone's desire
Then he fulfilled everyone's desire
by feeding them breast milk.
by feeding them breast milk. By displaying the activities of his spiritual and material energies, the Lord taught devotional service, which is eternal propensity dormant in conditioned souls. He taught self-realized souls the principles of distributing foodstuffs required in this material world and offering service to the Supreme Lord rather than taking service from Him.
So, by the Supreme Lord taking the role of his various energies,
So, by the Supreme Lord taking the roles of His various energies,
he showed the importance of devotional service
He showed the importance of devotional service
and how people, by not engaging in devotional service,
and how people, by not engaging in devotional service,
are missing the real purpose of life,
missing the real purpose of life,
and how all the energies of the Lord are engaged in the Lord's service.
and how all the different energies of the Lord are engaged in the Lord's service.
So, in this way, the Lord was giving out love of Krishna.
So, in this way, the Lord was giving out love of Krishna,
And all the people, the actors, the audience, they became totally wild and loving ecstasy.
and all the people, the actor, the audience, they became wild with ecstasy,
Loving ecstasy.
wild with loving ecstasy.
They awakened their pure love for Lord Krishna.
They awakened their pure love for Krishna, for Lord Krishna.
I'll end here
So I will end here
and we'll continue tomorrow.
and I will continue tomorrow.
Gauranga.
Gauranga.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.